You're on the wrong side.
Yeah.
Miss Pixel is letting me know she's always on the wrong side.
Hi guys. We're going to the Christmas Story house. Yay.
We're actually in front of the Christmas Story house, I believe.
Yes.
I believe this is the Christmas Story house. Are we allowed to go in, or is this open around here? Oh. All right, guys. The Christmas Story house. That's it. There's the lamp. There's the lamp. Holy crap! There's the lamp. All right. So we tried to go live at the zoo, but the
So we have to go to the gift shop to get tickets.
okay.
We gotta find the light.
So, good. But we gotta get the lamp. The lamp is there. There's the lamp.
There's so much glare.
I see the lamp though. There's the real lamp. That is the house the lamp was in, and that was across the street where they It's a major award. It's a major award.
Oh, that's the gift shop. I think we have to go over there to get our tickets.
Okay, so we're gonna. And the Bumpus's house where the dogs came from.
Scan the QR code in the gift shop or visit the website. So let's go to the,
All right, so
let's go to the gift shop.
let's do our own little tour though. Let's do our own little adventure here, babe. Go in the backyard before the tour. Here's the backyard. So I don't know. This is where he pretended to shoot. But yeah, we're at the Christmas house.
Wait, so the fence.
That's where
The burglars.
the burglars were jumping over the fence, and he was shooting them from
If
here.
I remember right, they had a laundry line set up
Yep.
with trousers on it.
Yep.
And then they were shooting over that fence.
All right, so we're gonna go get tickets to see if we can get the tour.
Wait, is that the QR code?
I don't know.
Merry Christmas, you need tickets, scan the QR code.
You can go ahead and get in line.
Located in the front of the house. Let's go talk to them because there's no line and I don't know if they do the tours at a certain time.
Yeah. So, yeah, guys, we're gonna go. Check it out. This is the Christmas Story house. So yeah. $10 a.m. to 5 p.m. So it's open right now. There it is, the Christmas Story house.
Oh yeah.
There it is.
Your ankle?
All right. So we gotta go to the gift shop. This is upstairs. So we made it. That is the Christmas Story house. So we're gonna go get a ticket. There's the cars. You go talk.
Do that, I'll go figure out the ticket.
Yeah, I'll kind of like show this stuff off. Here's some of the cars from the Christmas Story, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, there's the vehicle, the Oldsmobile Touring Sedan from the Christmas Story. Check that out. 1938 Oldsmobile Touring Sedan. Checking that out. So here's another one. That's the fireman. Oh, they got the pole. They got the pole. So yeah, I'm gonna check this out next. Yeah, this is cool. Here's the fireman thing, and there's the house across the street from the house. That is the Christmas Story house. It's actually just in the neighborhood. The neighbors, besides the Bumpus house next door, it's just in a regular neighborhood. It literally is just in a regular neighborhood. But definitely gonna check it out. So they got the pole stuck. Is this the actual pole? I doubt it. I doubt it's the actual pole, but there's the fire end. The poor flick here sticking on the flagpole. Yep, there's the whole story. But yeah, and so there's the fire truck. You got the fire truck. You got the pole. There's the pole. Alright, other people want to check it out, so I want to get out of here. Thank you. But yeah, check that out, guys. That is amazing. That was the pole from, I doubt that's a real pole. That sucker was way too new. But yeah, that is. And the Bumpus house is next door. And that's where the dogs came from. So, yeah, and it's surprisingly behind it. It's like a lake or something. It's like. So we can go over here. Yeah, it's just like literally in a normal neighborhood. Like it's just cars. There's no parking. Absolutely no parking to get down here, except for a little bit over here. Of course, there's very little parking. But yeah, this is it. We're here. Figured, hey, why not check it out? We were 7 minutes away. So, and this is the Bumpus house. And I guess you can stay at the house. This is the neighbor's house where all the dogs come from. So, and Mrs. Pixel is a huge Christmas fan. She loves the Christmas story, all things Christmas. So, but yeah, you can actually stay here. The Bumpus house. A little more modern. You got all the dogs pictures in the window. But it's a good idea. This thing, the giant factory behind here. So this is the back of the Bumpus house. So it looks like. Got a Porsche over here. And this is the fence and everything. But this is if you come from the back side of the view. You know, this is what you see. Isn't that crazy? Big old factory. Well, it makes sense though. I mean, that's kind of the vibe they had back then. So yeah, and there's that. You guys are in the chat. Say hi. Thumbs up if you could for me. Like and subscribe. We are at the Christmas Story house in Ohio, in Cleveland. We just got back from the zoo and we got to see lions, tigers, bears, and elephants, and feed giraffes. We got to feed the giraffes, but there was no internet, so I couldn't stream from there. So fortunately, I took some video though, so I'll make a video, some basic video showing it off. But they do have tours. If you guys want to scan the QR code to get in line. There's that. I don't know if they're doing tours or not. Let's check the other side. You know. But they let you kind of walk around it. There's that side. Let's see what's over here. Come up the stairs here. Even if we can't get a tour, it's pretty cool that they let you do all this. I don't know. Should I open the door? Should I see if the door opens? Probably locked. Oh, it's locked. It's locked. And here's the backyard. Backyard here. So, yeah. It's the back of the house. Kind of shaped funny. But yeah. Looks like a bunch of people are coming out. I don't know. Alright. Huh, looks like a tour. I don't know if it costs anything. I'm just gonna kind of act like I know what's going on. I'm gonna walk over to it.
This is not the car that the person stole. There were two vehicles they had in both Toronto and Cleveland. They're both gone. The one we have right here, this is an extra in the Christmas parade scene. So the film crew, they actually reached out to local antique car collectors by Baltimore, just like this car. All they had to do was just drive around Cleveland to give it the old Midwestern feeling. Much as I do appreciate your company, I cannot take it out for a joyride to show you how the car works. It's been decommissioned. I don't have the keys for it. I'm also 30, and due to a generation gap, I don't have a single idea about how stick shift works. Especially when it's a double clutch car and it's got 3 on the tree. And I also love my job very much, where I really do not want to get held responsible or have this car go missing, damaged, or get destroyed, so it stays here. Well, I found out that officially does conclude tour, so I'll thank everyone so much coming from all walks of life. On behalf of Something Town staff, enjoy the rest of your weekend they have here in Cleveland, and for those attending Browns Packers tomorrow, behave yourselves. Take care of yourselves, keep love, and see you guys. Have a good one.
Alright, so that was the end of the tour. That was the end of it. So I wonder if the beginning of it. We'll go in the gift shop here real quick. See what's going on here. Thanks.
They got your moose cups.
They do?
Yeah, back here.
What did you find out?
Oh, I already paid for them. We have to be, we've got 5 minutes and we gotta be at the house.
Okay.
It starts in 15 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, they have stuff for Alex. And they've got Christmas vacation.
Ah,
So,
we got the whole
I
Christmas.
don't know if you want another one, but I already got you one.
Oh, that's a
Bigger one. Look at that nose.
look at that, the little mini ones. Got mini
They're
moose
so
cup.
cute. Those are lights, babe.
Are they light?
Christmas lights.
What?
They're adorable.
I made you prize. I won.
You want a major prize? Is that what is this?
You can pay to hear some of the lines from the movie. It's a penny machine. It's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Uh-huh.
That's crazy.
All right, we better get over to the
Oh,
house.
all right, so
and
we're
then we can come back to it.
Okay.
And show this off.
all right. I'm just following you around. We're gonna check this
I
out.
might get a shirt.
Might get a shirt.
Well, at the hospital we can dress up. Not dress up. We can
Wear shirts.
wear shirts and our scrubs.
There's the lamp.
They have the actual fragile box with the lamp in it.
The fragile. Fragile. Is that the fragile box?
This is an exclusive.
There's a fragile box. I think
Can we
that's.
get this? It's $300.
It's for
Oh, it's
This one.
$500.
This one.
Oh,
Gotcha.
this one's the bigger one. Does it come with the hay? It needs the hay.
I think it's just the lamp.
it's not well, but the hay could be inside.
I guess it could be.
Could be.
I think there's a smaller one back there too.
$600. Go ahead.
Okay, ready.
Ready.
Look at that ugly sweater. They have the bunny jams too. You want to see me in some bunny jams?
Sure. That'd be awesome.
Chances are good that you can, I'm pretty sure there's people out there that could probably recast them, from an original or whatever.
I got the bar.
Okay. Hopefully he's gonna show off on stream both sides. How much was it? Don't know.
$50, I think, for everything.
$50 for the whole thing?
To do all the tours, yeah.
Oh, okay.
40 something.
For both of us?
Yep.
Okay.
45.17.
Okay. Keep that receipt.
It's in my email. Oh, I never go to my email.
There it is.
Are you guys in line to go to the? Yeah, we're just. Okay.
How does this work? You go inside to get a.
You have to go to the gift shop, scan the QR code that's right inside, and then you pay for the ticket. But you have to be here in 1 minute. So, oh, there it is. Perfect. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, the thing on the door told me to go over there.
You excited?
I have to go to the gift shop and get church real quick.
Yeah, I'm excited.
You look excited.
Kinda am.
Kinda.
I like this stuff much better than arcade stuff.
Well, that's why we're doing both.
Yeah.
Here we go.
You might want to pause for live feed because it's 10 minutes before we go in.
10 minutes.
Yeah. Just tell them you'll be back in 10 minutes.
No, because 6 people just jumped in, so.
Okay.
Oh, Danny's here.
Oh,
Say hi to Danny.
hi, Danny. Mike, he's coming here? Or
No,
he's
he's in the
just
chat. He's in the chat.
out?
That's Christmas Story House. Show it off.
The leg lamp.
Yep, show the leg lamp. You can get it. It's too much glare. Check it out, Danny. We are at the Christmas Story. We're at the Christmas Story house. We're about to go on the tour. The actual house in the Christmas Story. Yeah. And then The Bumpuses are next door. Check it out. So the dogs came from and ate all the turkey. Oh, we'll be going there next. The guys are there. We were there last night. It's open till 10, so we went to the zoo, checked out the, we got to feed the giraffes and see the elephants. We saw a really cool, like, white, like, panther, or not panther, like a bobcat or something. And then tigers were sleeping, but we got to see them. And so was the lions. But we got to see all the animals. Miss Pixel loves that stuff. So I had to take some side trips, and then we're gonna get back to nerding out. But this is weird because this is literally just a normal neighborhood. Literally just a normal neighborhood. There's like a brewery right there in the corner, but literally it's like a one-way street to get here. Whoa! And I just dropped down, almost broke my neck. But yeah, this is what it's like. Hardly any parking. You can stay here though. You can stay at this house. But yeah. So we're going back over. I'm gonna try to stream as much as I can of the tour. Maybe I can show you guys inside. But there's a gift shop over there. It's amazing. But if we're here, we got to do it, man. Get a free quote. Oh, if you need a roof done, guys, there you go. I don't know why that's applied. They must sponsor this or something. But this is what we're doing, guys. Want to see more of it? I don't remember them having air back then, but yeah. Going behind, checking it out. What time does it start?
1:15.
What time is it? Five minutes, guys. You should try to find our stream and like post it on Facebook.
Okay. I'm talking to my friends.
Yeah, well, post the stream to your friends.
My friends aren't like you.
But they can watch you. This Pixel was talking to her friends. She said, leave me alone. Hello. Here we go. Can we go in?
No, not really.
Where the kids are missing movie history. Our kids are at home.
You're out here for the Packer game?
No, Cleveland Gaming Classic. So that'd be a good reason to be out here too.
We're heading to the Shawshank prison on Monday.
Oh, okay.
It's nearby here. It's not a little drive away.
All right.
How long?
First
An hour
lieutenant's
drive.
here.
Okay. Okay. All right. There's a Shawshank prison.
Okay. One. Scroll. There you go. Okay, come on in. Let's stay on the first floor until we get started, please. You're all set right there. How many? Very good. Come on in.
All right.
Hi, I put my email address in there. They said to give you guys my name, Angie Flores. I've got my reference number.
All right. Fragile. Oh, guys, this is amazing. A crummy commercial? I found Stock Jocks Radio. There it is. Hey, babe. Here's the gun. There's the lamp. There is the lamp. My.
I can't assign my eyes.
It's a bowling. I guess, yes. It's a... There's the. Oh, it's over there too, wrapped up in the box.
I was gonna say, I thought he hid it behind the desk or
Yeah,
something.
yep, right there. There it is. There's all the actors. What up, PDJ? Oh, thanks, PD7, man. Appreciate it, Paul. Yeah, look at this. It's amazing. We're inside. PD7 just gave us a $1.99 super chat. This is Mrs. Pixel is in heaven right now. She loves Christmas.
I'm going upstairs.
Oh, they said stay on the first floor.
Oh, you can't go upstairs?
Not yet. Not yet. Are you hiding in the cupboard? You want to hide in the cupboard? You want to? You want to? Babe, you want to hide in the?
Okay. Everybody else.
Daddy's gonna kill Ralphie. Say, Daddy's gonna kill
No,
Ralphie.
I'm not saying that.
That is awesome. I gotta do it now. Here.
Okay. Think you can get back up?
I don't know. Daddy's gonna kill Ralphie. Got to, man.
Where the dogs came in and ate the turkey.
Yep. There's the. Look at that. There's the table. That's a small table.
I know. I think it was bigger in the store Christmas.
Get your coats. We're going out. There's the turkey. It's a little rough. Look at the stove. Look at that. Wow. Look at that washing machine.
In the kitchen.
In the kitchen.
I've seen it though, where they're bringing this back. Washing machine and dryers in the kitchen. Oh.
They get together originally when Bob hears one of the stories of Gene's book from 1966 and got two tries to go on and pay cash. It's the flipping flagpole story. And so Bob likes to pick up on odd, quirky plots that other directors won't touch. So he reads Gene's book and he says, hey, have you ever thought about putting your old stories from him in Indiana together as a screenplay? And so with that, they start an 8-year adventure of writing together with that. And in the interim, Bob gets a chance to show Gene how he does movies. He had such quirky things in his resume as the sci-fi thriller, Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things. No. Murder Mystery, Black Christmas. No. Okay, Bob's teenage years in Florida, Porky's. We've got some people who think Porky's, okay. But with that, and the sequel, did you see the sequel? Okay, there you go. So with that, they get their screenplay put together after about 8 years, and Bob takes them to MGM, who funded Porky's. And actually, they'll do a little deal with them. They'll do a second sequel of Porky's for $3.5 million. And so with that, they get going on a bucket list of things to tick off to accomplish their production. One of the first things, because Hammond, Indiana was too small for a department store, is to find one for Ralphie to pick out his Red Ryder, right? So with that, they put out a letter to 19 companies in 4 states. Will you leave your Christmas decorations up, please? 2 months past the merchandising season and the holidays. And with that, that's why we're all standing in Cleveland, Ohio, because Higbee's downtown, which was on the eastern arm of our terminal tower, facing Public Square down there, was the one company that stepped forward that was interested in getting involved in their project. That was in 1982 when they put those letters out. And currently it's the Jack's Casino, if you've been to our downtown area. That's where Higbee's was located. You can lose some money there. No. But with that, they talked to the company officers coming into town, and they've got a little surprise for them. Along with the fact that they have the Santa slide that they always used for Christmas. They also were having an opportunity to use their employees as the pedestrians in the Christmas parade scene, beginning the movie. Bob doesn't have to hire extras that way, he just has to glow them in the 1940 wardrobe of the timeline of the movie. So, not knowing Cleveland, Bob had sent out some location scouts while they spoke to Higbee's. They go around town and they find some areas that maybe might be suitable for reminding Gene of what Hammond, Indiana looked like. And sure enough, this lower Tremont area harkened to him in that manner. So with that, Gene gets Bob to come out this way, and they get quite turned around and lost, and they happen to cross the West 11th, quite accidentally, really, and in front of the house here, in the yellow and green color scheme. Bob's kind of getting interested in what the possibilities are here with the big kind of cul-de-sac, and he can control his logistics of filming in that really easily, couched back in the corner of the neighborhood. And the house itself, he really had to look into this, was screaming at him. And he comes up on the porch kind of brazenly because he doesn't see any window treatments. And sure enough, the place is empty, it's vacant. He's like, oh, this can't be our lucky day. So with that, he knocks on the front door. It's the middle of the work week, no one answers. So Gene convinces him to go across the street over to the Raleigh Inn, because that's kind of the way Gene's the dark side and Bob's the happy white side, if you will, of things. And so with that, they go across over to the Raleigh Inn. They introduce themselves to the barkeeper, Teddy, who's been there for about 20-some years. And with that, he can't believe this kind of amazing story. The movie's going to be done in the neighborhood. And a guy from Florida and Indiana want to talk to one of his customers. So he vets them out a little bit and finally comes up with reaction. He figures, I guess they're on the up and up. And he says, yeah, I can introduce you to the guy. I know everybody in the neighborhood. And they say, well, that'd be great. Won't we do this, Teddy? And he says, well, anytime, it's fine. Well, how about now? Can we do it now? And he said, yeah, sure. He's at the end of the bar drinking right now. So with that, they meet Joe, who owns the place. And they present their plight to him, and he kind of is caught off guard, as you can imagine, a little dismissive at first. And finally he says, hold it, guys. What's this mean to me? Why would I get involved with the two of you? They go, well, we got a really good budget for this movie, Joe. We're looking to give about the industry standard, about $10,000 a month for a couple months to a place. With a place across the street work out with that kind of system, is it available? He said, you know what? I'm talking all this time, yammering. I got keys right here. All you had to do is show me a check when we started out. So with that, they wrote a check for $20,000, pretty much on the spot. There's wedding light is in the window over at the wrong way. So with that, they're going to come across the street with those newly leased keys to check out the place. In the course of them writing the script, Bob had instructed Gene as to the fact that when they did find a location, film locations seldom match up to exactly what the script is. A lot of times you have to go to something called sound stages. And so for this movie, Bob will go to the Christmas Tree Film Company, which is up in Toronto, Canada. And so as they come in the property here to take a look at things, Bob turns around, looks out on the porch. It looks great so far with his director's eye as far as the major word coming in on the porch. He's getting really excited about the matter. Comes in, you can tell the living room was pretty big from the porch. But with that, at the time, there was another room where I'm standing just now, and the staircase didn't exist. And I'll get around to that a little bit later. But with that, he really wants to check out the kitchen, because so much happens in the movie with old man Parker going in the basement, and Bumpus Hounds, and Randy eating those mashed potatoes. So he and Gene are talking over, and he realizes the kitchen's way too small now. So they're going to send the coloration and the pattern of that tile floor up to Canada. And while they're filming here in January and February of '83, they're going to be building a new kitchen and a couple of other sets up in Toronto. So that they're ready when they go up there in March and April to do their, what they call wideouts in the industry, where they'll expand on the scenes from close-ups that they've done here in Cleveland that were inspired from the house. So with that, they're feeling pretty good about matters, and Gene says to Bob that, well, I guess I picked up a couple of things from you, Bob. He said, what's that? Well, we're going to have to have a staircase built up in Toronto too. He said, yeah, the staircase in this place is crappy. We'll have to have a really nice entrance for Ralphie and his pink nightmare. So it's okay. We're doing so well with this now. Let's just get to auditions and get things going and find a cast. So with that, we have our cast up with the wall. I'm going to start over with Darren McGavin this time. So 200 character roles before this movie. Really a kind of accomplished actor. A lot of people knew him in the public for about 10 years previous, 1972. His Kolchak the Night Stalker series, where he was a journalist chasing after ghosts and goblins and things like that. And he was available for this movie. He thought it'd be a lot of fun to work on. He knew the industry. He said, guys, you probably have someone else you want to talk to. Let me know how things pan out. And so we're going to Melinda Dillon now. She was available for this. And go figure, she's just coming off of another motherly role in another film, and she did a pretty good job in it. She got an Oscar nomination for, you know, that weird movie where she can't find her son halfway through Close Encounters of the Third Kind, right? Okay. So with that, she's available too. Bob had worked with her previously, so it was really fortunate she could come on. And so one of the other actors that they were thinking of for Old Man Parker, I like to do the scale of balance kind of thing with Melinda Dillon. So you think Melinda Dillon is Mrs. Parker? Jack Nicholson is Old Man Parker. What do you think?
Oh.
No. All right, well, Jack Nicholson had a different read on it. He told his agent, he said, listen, if I'm going to have a Christmas movie in my resume going into the future, I will have earned about this much for it. So with that, they couldn't handle his salary request for the role. So it goes to Darren McGavin. It's a win-win for both actors. No one can imagine this film without Darren. Jack Nicholson, he goes on in terms of endearment for his next movie, so it's a win-win. So with that, we're going to go over here to Ian Petrella, who will play our Randy. He's just a really nice, kind-hearted 8-year-old kid, likes to tell jokes, takes instructions really well, so great for a director. And looks good in front of the lens. Yeah, his mom's got a little secret sauce she's going to turn on in the course of the auditions. And so at one point, things are kind of quiet. She starts tickling him, and he starts letting go with his mashed potato laugh. And with that, she did get the attention of the casting director and Bob. He did a more personal interview with him. Things played out, took him home to his place with his mom. Gave him a big bowl of oatmeal, said, hey, get crazy with the oatmeal. You know, let's see if we can do it, something sloppy. And that worked out fine. Threw him underneath his kitchen sink to make sure that he wasn't claustrophobic. And on top of that, remember, when you see the eat like a piggy scene in the movie, there is someone underneath the table out of lens shot who's tickling him just the way he's So we have Peter Billingsley over here, who already had a pretty good leg up in the industry. A lot of people might remember him from 44 years ago, a Hershey chocolate milk ad that he did that went nationwide, that he became pretty well known with. And he had a couple of other things, a movie role that was pretty well received. And he had a good leg up in the industry, not only because of that commercial, but because his aunt was Barbara Billingsley, who played June Cleaver from Leave It to Beaver. She had been giving him some tutoring with his interest in the business. So we have our cast. We have a department store. We have a house that's going to inspire a lot of work for the film, a lot of close-ups that they'll now wide out to this soundstage work up in Canada. Let's get through the house now. Okay, up at the top of the stairs, there is a telephone. It's a little analog experience. Listen to the handpiece. You can dial on the rotary, but you can't phone home on it, okay? But with that, around the corner, you have Ralphie and Randy's bedroom. A couple kids lived in 1940 America. And then down the hall, in the bathroom, you've got the little orphan baby decoding process going on in the clothes hamper. Feel free to sit on the throne, have your picture taken. And then right beside you, everyone will leave here with their eyesight because the Lifebuoy soap at the sink is a 3D printed plastic bar. Around the corner in the kitchen over here, we have underneath the window next to the refrigerator, the floor vent is emitting air to damage PG-13 recording that he did from our in the rear. And then it seems like some people have already discovered being underneath the sink. Ann Petrello, who's 51 years old this year, no longer gets underneath the sink. So these are 85,000 guests to take their pleasure in doing that. You do not need to cry if you go down there. Just help each other taking pictures. We'll get back together in a few minutes and I'll finish talking about just what it is that you're walking through. Thank you.
So we can go upstairs now.
You might not be able to get back out. Oh, yeah, it's.
Major worry. Actually, the kitchen as it is now is like a bedroom.
No, you for some reason. Yeah. No.
Flash Gordon.
Ralphie's bed. Here, guys. As long as you don't mind being in my little video.
Here's the phone. He heard it from your son. What? He doesn't. What'd I do, Mom? What'd I do?
They have some candy in the gift shop that's shaped like the soap that he bid on.
They said check and see if there's a Sears catalog under his bed. I don't know. Let's see if there's a Sears catalog, he said. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see a Sears catalog, no. Oh, we can check underneath. I don't see it. You see anything? Let's see here.
This was like a low budget film that never really.
If you left, didn't see it. You want to sit on the toilet and figure out your here? Figure out the code, babe.
Well, we are in Ohio.
Yeah, we gotta take it out. You want me to do it first?
Okay. Let's try to do it.
All right. Let's see here.
This is the joy of
Oh, this is
living with my husband, him taking a dump and figuring out a code. Meet other people, Ovaltine. I'm not sitting on the toilet.
You're not doing it?
No.
Okay. She's not doing it. There's that. Awesome.
Go ahead.
There's no Sears catalog underneath the bed, though. We were looking for the Sears catalog. I didn't check this one. I could double check, but I didn't see it.
Is it there?
I don't see it.
Is
No.
that Ralphie's bed though?
I checked both of them.
Yeah.
So, but they do have these guys. There's, oh, is it no Sears catalog?
It's in the drawer.
No. Oh, what do we got? What do we got? What do we find?
Soldiers for Fortune.
Okay.
It's a comic book.
Initiate the verbal exchange with.
Sorry, kid. Please keep off the bed.
Appreciate that.
Oh, there's another Red Rider.
Yep, they have another Red Rider. So this is what it looks like outside.
There's the Red Rider book. A couple of them actually.
I didn't know there was books.
P.S. You'll shoot your eye out. C+ grade.
Does it have the full?
I don't know.
We'll have to check it out. Well, there's glasses. Glasses.
Broken glasses.
I broke my glasses.
Yeah, they ain't real. Right, for what I want for Christmas, is a Red Rider BB gun with a compass in the stock and this thing which tells time. I think everybody should have a Red Rider gun. Very good for Christmas. I don't think that a football is a good Christmas present. What is it? He wanted something for time too?
And
Something
this
that tells time?
I guess. I don't know. So that was it. Yep. So there was nothing left. Man, he just cheaped. That's why I got a C+. You didn't even fill up a whole page.
I don't know. And part of it was, he said it twice, what I want for Christmas.
And half of it was his name. Grade 4.
Got some marbles. You remember playing marbles?
Yeah, we barely play marbles, but
We played marbles.
yeah, I wasn't that good. We got Monopoly. Ooh, oh, what's in that drawer? Open it up again.
Nothing.
No, there's something in the back.
Okay.
I
We're
think so.
looking for that Sears catalog stuff.
So way back there. What is this? Oh, just a
light.
light. That's a light. It's a secret, guys. There's got bed sheets.
Blankets. Same thing.
So they actually do change the bed. Oh,
That's cool. Love the wallpaper. This would be the first thing to go if we moved here.
This is kind of cool how they got added to the. It's like they knocked out that wall for that.
So they had one bedroom up here and a bedroom downstairs.
Yeah.
And then a sewing room.
Well, then they filmed some of this.
Yeah, elsewhere.
Elsewhere.
I kind of heard. I was stuck in the kitchen.
Yeah. And this is coming down the stairs with your bunny outfit, babe.
Yeah.
Was there a bar if the I blew in the bathroom? I don't know. the leg lamp. Again, they got a lot of lamps and everything. What's training year?
Sorry. No, you're fine, you're good. So when Bob Clark and Gene Shepard will come to Cleveland to start their filming in January of '83, Bob had a little meteorological challenge, but it wasn't a big deal for him because as a director, he's got a lot of resources. So with that, we were having a snowless January when he arrives here. So all the snow that you see in the Cleveland shots of the movie, street, everything, snowtop or rooftops and trees, it's all movie magic. He had a lot of things that he could take care of in order to accomplish that. I like to draw attention while we're inside, looking out that left-hand window when they're making up with one another over the demise of the Major Award. Oh, I don't know what happened. I was just watering the plants. But with that, they're looking outside, making up with each other. The tree's been moved to the center of honor in the middle of the porch windows. And Bob's got two of his techs on top of the 1930s porch roof out there with the big hopper of instant mashed potato flakes and a fan creating that beautiful view. So with that, he had accomplished a film. So I'll draw your attention to the representation of the Major Award over here. So who has noticed when the front door opens up and you look out on the porch and the top stencil says his and up? What kind of fans are you? So with that, Bob forgets to measure the front door after walking through here so many times. It's 6 inches smaller than his prop that he calls in. So with that, he tells his crew, cut that down, please. They mistakenly take off the arrow and the T in the top of the stencil. And he has a little discussion with Gene Shepard and Derry McGavin. He says, listen, Derry, you're a middle-class American guy. You don't know foreign languages. You're going to see fragile. I happen to know in Italian it's fragile. So, after writing a script for 8 years, the funniest joke in the movie comes out in a 10-minute accident. So things move on like that. I'll have a couple other examples I'll mention on the tour. But over their filming here, about 11 weeks in Cleveland, and then following up in March and April up in Canada with the soundstage work. And plus, they moved a lot of the shots up there too because they were getting a lot of snow in Canada that year. So with that, the kids walking to school, the bully scenes, they're all done on the extremities of Toronto. So with that, they get everything accomplished after about 6 months. All their close-ups, their post-production, where they're going to edit everything together. And it's a beautiful edit because no one's ever shown spot where two divergent places 600 miles apart from each other were the centers of filming. You never really pick up on it. But with that, they pass it off to MGM. It's ready to go to theaters on the 18th of November the same year. Time is money in the movie industry, and they move it off really quickly. All MGM's really concerned about is they did Bob a favor. They're looking for that sequel, second sequel to Porky's down the road from him. And so with that, it makes about $4 million at the 900 theater box office. It does. It's not great in the movie industry, but they're just happy they got it done. So with that, they shelved the movie, and about a year and a half later, Warner Brothers has purchased their classic movie collection, and it's right next to The Wizard of Oz. And a really clever guy realizes, by the name of Ted Turner with his TBS cable network, he gets a deal done at Warner Brothers to put it on the VHS and beta tape. Remember video stores? Well, with that, he also launches it on his holiday in 1994 to see how advertising returns are, and it's great. So in 1997, he launches the 28-year run of the marathon. It's been with us that long, and a lot of people only know the movie from being on TV in that manner. So with that, one of those folks, his name is Brian Jones, and he's newly out of the Navy in 2004. He's looking for something to do, so he loves the movie, and he realizes there's no iconic souvenir in the film, so he starts making major awards in his living room in San Diego with his dad. And with that, after about a year, he's made about 1,200 of these things. Very popular idea. What happens in 2005? The house comes up for sale here in Cleveland. Now he's rabid about it. He really goes after it. It's going to be an eBay auction put up for $99.99 because of its notoriety with the film. It does not look like the movie house any longer. It's been a rental property since '83. It's been clad in gray vinyl siding. All the windows have been changed out. Terrible water leak on the second floor. But Brian is undaunted. He goes after this. He puts in the first bid for $100,000. And a couple other bids trickle in. He says to himself as a newfound businessman, you know what, I'm not going to bid against myself. He puts in a $150,000 offer to the owner, cash. And with that worked, because in 2005, no other property in this neighborhood had sold for more than $45,000. So with that, he comes into town, puts a business plan together, and for about 3 months, he has stripped the house out completely, and then following up with another further $250,000 investment, he creates what you've been walking through here. And he's got a little money maker with it as well. The second floor where Mr. and Mrs. Parker's bedroom was, that they did film in the house here, he transforms that over into a full kitchen and a lounge up there. And you might want that when you're staying over here on the third floor loft, which is accommodations for 4 people to stay here overnight. And so with that, you can also stay in Ralphie and Randy's beds if you'd like to make those up at the end of the workday. But it's a pretty successful idea, so much so that Brian got overflow, so much demand. 6 years ago, he picks up on the Bumpus house, and that's a 10-bed Airbnb next door. Now, as they say, build it, they will come. The public has now created a mix. We had a 30-year wedding anniversary here, 15 people. They leased out both houses, and they stayed here for over a weekend and shared the cost amongst themselves. So with that, it's been pretty successful. Brian has brought himself down to 10% of the company a year ago. He's a little tired of being a hotel manager, and it's owned and operated right here in Cleveland. But that's why I call it A House from A Christmas Story as opposed to The House. The house would have needed to be about another 25 or 30% larger because of all those expanded sound stages that they created. But Brian got things as close as he could, punched a hole through the second floor, put the staircase in so you can make your appearance in your pink nightmare like Ralphie coming down the stairs here, and all the other added things. All of these pieces you see are handpicked by Brian to mimic things in the movie. I really like the break front in the kitchen, which was only used up in Canada, so he had one built for here in Cleveland. So with that, any questions about anything? Okay, what do we say we go out and Sheriff Ralphie's jurisdiction in the backyard, and then we'll get over to that museum? Okay. Sorry.
Did you see it?
Oh, no, wait for them. Thanks.
Oh, yeah. The emperor.
This is a long line.
I do too. Kill my phone.
He said no.
All right, guys, that is the tour. I think we're going to sign off. See you guys later today. Probably hanging out with the fellas. Say bye.
Bye.
So this is the backyard that Bob and Jean will fill back